Hello everyone, welcome to California Life. I'm your host Heather Dawson, and as always, we bring you the best of California every week on our show. So let's start off with some summer travel plans. Audra Stafford has the details.
With the busy summer travel season just around the corner, you can bet many Americans will soon be on the move.
High school, college reunions, family reunions, but they're also planning traditional types of travel, like going to the beach or the mountains or a week-long getaway with family and friends.
Bucket list trips will also be big this year, especially for those 50 and older. You can cross many of them off the list right here in California.
Going to Half Dome in Yosemite is a bucket list item. There's an amazing hike. Only about 40% of the people who start it actually complete the whole thing. It's pretty challenging, but what an amazing thing to say that you've accomplished that.
A hot air balloon ride is another popular bucket list item, and Temecula Valley Wine Country is one spot that offers some spectacular views.
I actually did personally a few months ago. I was scared to death of heights, but I pushed my own boundaries, and it was one of the most exhilarating things I've ever done.
If you've always wanted to try scuba diving, there are plenty of places in California where you can get certified.
If you're not quite ready to get your certification, you could even just snorkel.
When it comes to multi-generational family trips, Phillips recommends visiting the national parks.
This year, it's the 100th anniversary of the national parks. There's a variety of different celebrations throughout the year that are planned. But national parks aren't just the big ones like Yosemite or Great Smoky Mountains or the Grand Canyon.
They also include spots like California's own Joshua Tree, Death Valley, and Redwood. Phillips says most in-park lodging is already full for the summer, but he says there are still plenty of places you can stay.
We've talked with several of our hotel friends that we work with, Best Western, the Wyndham Hotel Group, with brands like Days Inn. We have Motel 6, Hampton Inn, several hotels that are even within a 20-minute drive of several of the national parks. There's still availability.
If you're planning to book a flight, Phillips says do it sooner rather than later.
Flight prices typically don't drop. They typically increase as the time approaches. So I say go ahead and lock in those prices as soon as you can.
For $16 a year, AARP members can also take advantage of a number of travel deals.
We have discounts with rental cars, with our friends Avis, Budget, and Payless, several hotel providers with whom we work, information for cruises, tours, both international as well as domestic. And our members can book pretty much any type of travel through our relationships with Liberty Travel and the AARP Center, powered by Expedia.
For more information, visit aarpadvantages.com. Bringing you the best of California, I'm Audra Stafford for California Life.
And still to come here on California Live.
Emily Blunt and Dwayne Johnson take us on a river cruise like you've never seen before. That's ahead in the Hollywood Spotlight.
Now let's head to Pomona to check out the American Museum of Ceramic Artists. Here's Conchetta DeLuco.
You ever see the movie Ghost, where Demi Moore is a beautiful ceramic artist? Well, I am here at AMOCA, the American Museum of Ceramic Arts, and trust me, these artists will give her a run for her money. One artist in particular, Dirk Stachke, the newest ceramic sculptor at the Ceramics Only Museum, to display his newest exhibit, Nature Morte, where this former painter turned sculptor has been able to combine his two true loves.
I'm actually taking subject matter from another time period and representing it in the medium of ceramics and letting the process affect it in ways that would never happen with paint. So I've moved backwards towards my inspiration, and I'm really excited about the way those different things are interacting.
Cakes, banana splits, sundaes. If you're wondering what this art exhibit is about, it's all about consumption. Dirk's focus has been on transforming 16th and 17th century Dutch Vanitas paintings into ceramic masterpieces and offers a stunning look at cravings, overconsumption, and excess.
A lot of these Dutch still life paintings from the 1500s were about warning people about the dangers of consumption. I kind of took that idea and ran with it, but then over time I found myself working backwards towards the inspiration.
He's also sort of giving you a theater. He gives you on the front of the piece what you think you see is this painting, but yet as you walk to the back of the house or you walk to the rear of the piece, there's a whole other story that unfolds. And the front is very sort of finished and polished, and the back exposes all of the effort and layering that takes place to create the work.
The grand opening of the exhibit drew dozens of hungry art enthusiasts. And what better place to debut his newest works than in the brand new expansion of the massive 51,000 square foot Amoka Museum that also includes a huge ceramics studio and 16 private workspaces for artists to work and develop their craft.
The public can come, kids can come, and they can see beautiful work, interesting work, and yet they can also walk through the door into the studio and they can actually see artists working and they can try their hand at it as well. So it's a great combination that you can not only see it and learn about it, but you can also do it.
And who is there to thank for all this? None other than philanthropist and founder David Armstrong, who transformed this former bank into the foundation it is today when he purchased the building back in 2010.
So what we are doing is we are encouraging people to understand, to know, and to appreciate ceramics as an art form. We are the largest museum of its kind in the United States and the only museum of its kind on the West Coast, where we totally are involved in ceramics and nothing else.
David Armstrong had a vision. He started this, and then as more and more people came on, it sort of evolved into something, it's taking on a life of its own.
Dirk's exhibition will be on display from April 9th through September 18th, 2016. For more information on the Amoka Museum and their other exhibits, go to www.amoka.org.
Bringing you the best of California from Pomona, I'm Conchetta DeLuca with California Life.
And still to come here on California Live.
Emily Blunt and Dwayne Johnson take us on a river cruise like you've never seen before. That's ahead in the Hollywood Spotlight.
Hi, this is lifestyle expert Yvette Rios, and it's great to be joining you on California Life. With the first day of school right around the corner, I think we're all looking for a more normal return to the classroom. I know my family is. So let's win back to school shopping this year. And I'm excited to have teamed up with Amazon to help students, parents, and educators head back to school with confidence, which I think is so important for all of us. Whether heading off to their first day of kindergarten or their freshman year of college, Amazon is a one-stop shop for back to school, offering the widest selection, low prices, and free shipping on millions of items. They have everything you need at amazon.com/back-to-school, from basics like notebooks, art supplies, and electronics, to fun clothing and backpacks. And I love that you can easily search by grade level or category to find every item on your shopping list. For college students heading off to campus this fall, check out amazon.com/off-to-college, where you'll discover dorm room essentials like small space appliances and clever storage solutions, along with fall fashions and must-have tech. Dorm room decor has definitely stepped it up since I was in school. Take a look at this adorable storage ottoman and this bedding set by Amazon Basics. And every student should know about Prime Student. It offers all the shopping and entertainment benefits of a regular Prime membership, including fast, free delivery and streaming of music, movies, and TV at half the price, just $6.49 a month after a 6-month trial. You can also support the charity of your choice, like schools and PTAs, every time you shop with Amazon Smile at no extra cost. Just visit smile.amazon.com to find the exact same Amazon shopping experience, and Amazon Smile will donate a portion of your eligible purchase price. I love that. Head to amazon.com today to start crossing off everything on your back-to-school list.
Legend has it there is a tree in the Amazon that possesses unparalleled healing powers. And the arrowhead is the key to unlocking it.
Dr. Lily Hutton is a woman with a mission, and she's not afraid of a little bit of thievery in order to reach her goal.
All the jungle cruises you can take in the Amazon, this one is undoubtedly the cheapest, but also the most thrilling.
Frank Wolf is a man who's not afraid of a bit of chicanery, and it seems he's always dealing with money problems. When his boat is put in dry dock due to unpaid debts, Lily comes along with a deal he can't refuse. She hires him to take her and her brother to find the mysterious healing tree.
$10,000 to bring you there alive. Dead is $15,000.
Why should I pay more dead?
Dead, I'd have to carry you. Dead's a lot harder, lady.
Lily and Frank are at odds from the start, but they do want to accomplish their mission. Frank for the money, Lily to keep the tree away from those who would use it for their own gain.
Who brings a submarine to the Amazon?
The bad guys, of course. Emily Blunt and Dwayne Johnson head up the cast in Jungle Cruise. The film has lots of action, stunts, and lots of humor as well.
Oh, God, sorry, Frank.
Sorry, strong form.
You may have seen him here.
Orders, sir.
Or here.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait to kick some rummy.
But you haven't heard his true story until now. Author and actor Greg Ellis reveals a lot about his experience with family law in his new book, The Respondent.
It's basically a true story. It's part manifesto, part meditation, part mediation, and I explore through my story what happened to me, what's happening to hundreds of thousands of families, parents and children in America and Western civilization as it pertains to family law and the injustices.
With an introduction by Alec Baldwin and Johnny Depp, this is a personal story of a Hollywood dream troubled by internal and external forces.
I learned very fast, very quick, that there is little justice in the American justice system. And then I found out that there were hundreds of thousands of people going through similar, and had been through similar to what I'd been through. Brad Pitt recently has experienced some of that.
Yeah.
Johnny Depp in 2016, Alec Baldwin before that, mothers and fathers too. And the effect that it's having on our culture.
Part meditation, part memoir, Greg's book brings to light information that he hopes will bring change to the justice system and the presumption of innocence.
I'm looking to start a cultural conversation. I'm looking to have policy change. One of the things I'd like to see is family law reformed and improved, introduce the presumption of innocence into family law. When you think about that, criminals, murderers, pedophiles, rapists, terrorists, they get the presumption of innocence. And our parents and partners, and by default children, don't have the presumption of innocence. So parents across America and in the UK, North America, South America, and Australia, many parts of the world, are being tried in a system that puts the burden of proof on the accused rather than the burden of proof on the accuser. The main home for The Respondent is therespondent.com. That's where all information about The Respondent can be found.
Reporting for California Life, I'm Kaori Takei.
This decrease in recommended vaccinations puts us at risk for outbreaks of vaccine-preventable illness across the country. Common recommended vaccines for adults include pneumonia, shingles, whooping cough, hepatitis, and seasonal flu. You can get most all of these vaccines at the same time as your COVID-19 vaccine. You can go to familydoctor.org/vaccines to get answers to many of your questions regarding vaccinations.
That'll do it this week on California Life. If you missed any part of our show, go to our website, californialifehd.com. I'm your host, Heather Dawson. We'll see you next time.
Watch us on our YouTube channel. Stay connected to our social media, like our blogs on Facebook. Follow our tweets on Twitter. And check out our posts on Instagram and Pinterest, where we bring you the best of California.